So from time to time, I'll get questions about injuries, and it's funny because this last one, I literally saw a day before I injured my back pretty severely.
Do it. I'll have you know I do not condone this whatsoever. I do not condone people using other people's misery for your gain.
I'm gonna be famous.
It was so bad that I couldn't walk for about 2 days, and for about a week after that, I had to hobble around on crutches to get around. And it was only about a week ago that I started lifting again. And so I want to start by asking you guys, what's the worst pain or injury that you've ever felt? And you know, as I laid there the first 2 days unable to move, all I could think about was, man, I got hurt a lot as a kid. And I remember that as a kid, I had some pretty nasty injuries. Like when I was four, I was trying to get into this room where my friends were, and I was pushing against the door, my finger slipped behind the door and it crushed my finger. And then when I was 5, I was playing on the monkey bars at school and I slipped off and broke my left arm. I remember my arm being in a cast for several months and I had to get it changed 3 times because I couldn't remember not to drop it in the water as I was taking a bath. And then in junior high, I had to wear a neck brace for several weeks because I sprained my neck doing flips on my bed. And you know what? In every single one of these instances where I got hurt, I would always think, why can't I just not feel this pain and just continue doing what I do normally? Why do I have to be debilitated by this pain? As if I wished I were some robot or machine that could just work through the pain.
Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain?
And especially this last time when I was laying there and my back was in excruciating pain, I was just like, why can't I just suck it up? Suck it up and just walk! And I've always thought that. And you know, this isn't the first time that I've injured my back this way. The first time I injured my back in college, I thought that I could just work through it. So instead of resting, I went to the gym and tried to lift instead of resting. It hurt my back more. And I ended up having to get wheeled around the apartment by my roommates in my office chair. And you know, knowing me, I never learned. So this time that I injured my back again, I was like, why can't I not just get up and walk? Pick up your mat and walk! And I just remember laying there and getting so frustrated that I couldn't just somehow get my body to work through the pain. As if the pain from this injury was somehow holding me back from doing what would actually make me happy. And you know, it sounds stupid, but as I laid there and I thought about the pain, I came to the realization that pain is there for protection. That it wasn't just some obstacle for me to overcome, but that it was there to protect me from further injury. And it's just I forget so easily. Just like in college, if I had just chosen to get up and go to the gym like I did before, I would just have gotten more injured. And so when pain and injury does happen, it's really a time to stop and rest and evaluate what kind of changes are necessary. And if dealt with correctly, pain can actually lead to a lot of growth and restoration. And this isn't just true for physical pain. This is true for a lot of deep emotional and spiritual pain too. This is my friend Daniel, who I've known since junior high. He's one of my closest friends today. And I remember in junior high during lunchtime, a bunch of us would eat and then go and play football in the field. And I remember back then, Daniel would always be one of the first to get picked to join a team. And me being the new kid in the area, I was always the last to get picked. And even though it was just junior high lunchtime football, there was some real deep emotional pain for me when people would make fun of me because I really wasn't that good. And I realize now that pain isn't something that you should try to take on your own. Just like a couple weeks ago when I couldn't walk because of my back, I had friends and family helping me and caring for me to help me get through those difficult first couple of days. And back in junior high, I remember going home and telling my mom and crying to her every day that I wasn't being picked at football and I wasn't good. And thinking back now, it was because of her and the support of my family, she actually went out and bought me a football and played catch with me every single day so that I could get better and be able to play with the other kids at school. And so with the help of my mom and others, it helped me realize the importance of needing others to get through painful circumstances. And so one of the biggest things that I learned from going through all of this is that pain really helps us empathize and sympathize with those that are going through something that we've gone through before. Whether it be someone that just hurt their back or broke a leg, to someone who's maybe being bullied or mistreated at school, even to somebody who's maybe lost a pet or a family member. Having gone through these painful circumstances ourselves really helps us understand and help others when they experience the same sort of thing. And so I guess I just want to end by saying, if you are going through something difficult or you are experiencing pain, I just want you to know that you're not alone. And as cliche as it sounds, pain does pass and healing does rain down on me.
Hurt.
It does.
Oh no, I mean pickle. Oh no. Oh yeah, the scissors. You forgot it. And voila.